Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Don Sutton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off tonight,
he'll get us started
Washington,
in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now here's the first offering. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Game time temperature here in even 60 degrees. The 1-1 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And Robinson will throw him out, one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Castro just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2. Vladimir Guerrero will be next. Just underway here in Southern California. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir.
Striding in now for the Nats, Vladimir Guerrero, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Castro leads off first with one away. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two-0 count, the pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
3-0 the count.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
That is good. The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's the 2-0.
Hey!
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A little bouncer. Down the left field line and deep.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Muncie will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Nationals lead 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Striding in is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
So guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign. Turned on down the line. Harrison's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here now is Will Smith. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Strasburg has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
3-0 now.
3-0.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting for the second baseman, Jackie.
Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3 runs already home here. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right on the money, as it usually is on a great throw by Carter.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Carter trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now into the box is Justin Turner, set to lead off the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Carter moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 8.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One out, nobody on.
Nope,
and now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now Muncie with a swing and a deep drive to right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Don Sutton.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Castro's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 LA. Victor Robles digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Robles, 23 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? Let's see what happens.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Robles gets his lead at first, nobody out. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here now is Trey Turner as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Count is 1-2 now. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. The throw to Robinson. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
At the plate now, Pee Wee Reese. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 delivery. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Up next, Duke Snider. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Pitch. And he fouls this one off. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Lo. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Austin Voth is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Vladdy will make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. So now here is Starlin Castro. Worked a walk his first time up.
Second baseman.
Now here's the pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Castro, the runner at third with no outs. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Nope.
3 balls.
3-0. Gary Carter waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie.
That last at-bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
He got 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw is there to record the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pops this one up. Bell ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Five runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Washington.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
So a full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so
now
maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ball two.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Too high. And it's 3-0. From the stretch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Muncie has a play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and 2nd and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now for Washington, Austin Voth. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Oh, but it's thrown away at 2nd. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at 3rd. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Fouled off. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping in once again is Starlin Castro. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 5-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Pee-wee Reese.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Robles will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bouncer up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in to lead off the next half inning. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 5-2. David Price takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 33, David Price.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Price ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Smith over to his right. One down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Out in front of it, strike one. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Price gets his sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that one yanked just foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses inside 1-0. Soto stands at first with one out. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Hey! This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Look out for 21.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. That's popped up out towards short right field. Robinson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
To the plate now, Josh Harrison, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope. Outside.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Victor Robles would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. High and deep down the left field line. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Duke Snider.
The center fielder, Duke Snider.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now. Snider, the former San Francisco Giant. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him. He couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
The 2-0 on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on.
Count is 1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Harper gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Corey Seager is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Seager.
First offering. Harper typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the causes of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey! Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
4 runs here in this half inning. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now into the box, Will Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Pee-wee Reese. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Nope.
To
That's
2
the ball.
balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Walker Buehler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Walker Buehler.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number 16.
First pitch on its way.
Robles.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
1-1 to count. Pitch on the way. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
I got the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Harper.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pitching for Washington, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Zimmerman, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Trey Turner. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Luis Avilan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And now in the box, Duke Snyder. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Snyder.
Now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Avilan, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Got him. Next, it'll be Matt Kemp. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next, here is Justin Turner, singled in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Max Muncie coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
Count full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Now Muncie with a swing and a deep drive to right. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Up next is Dodgers.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that counts.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Nationals 2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro. First offering.
Ball, that's outside.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Aye.
2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Next up, Juan Soto. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, down.
Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. That won't help much. It's 11-2. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
I got the count.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Daniel Hudson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Into the box, Will Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Betts stands at second with no outs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No one out with a runner at second. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding going as it carried off the foul ball for a homer.
To the plate now, Pee-wee Reese. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. No outs, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Jackie Robinson is on deck. The 3-1. 3-2 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Grounded softly to the right. Bell picks it up. A toss behind the back. Over to first, and that retires the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Dodgers lead this one 13-2. Now it'll be Gary Carter starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count. That's ball
Missed
3.
with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
3 balls.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
We got a full count.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Once again, the 3-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Snider's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Harrison.
So the next to bat will be Josh Harrison. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Carter leads off first with one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Now to the plate, here is Victor Robles. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the AB now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped up. Robinson waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Los Angeles Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Don Sutton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Steven Strasburg couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Walker Buehler takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.